188 laps. Caution laps count. The basic purse, $187,000. The winner's share, $50,000. The total prize money, $370,500. Our track description?
The track description is a 1 mile clay oval. The straightaways are 1,700 feet. There's no banking in the corners. It's a perfectly shaped oval, New York State Fairgrounds, and it's again an old horse racing track, so it is a legitimate mile. Wanted to add that the winner's share is $50,000 in cash, but with contingency awards and the Chevrolet pace car and all that, it's $100,000.
And for our track condition, let's go down to Cowboy Paul Small.
Doug, you couldn't ask for better track conditions than we have here at the Moody Mile today. This track thrives on sunshine because when the sun's out, it gets hard, black, a lot of rubber gets laid down on it, and the wider that lane of rubber is, the better the racing surface is. We've got about 60 degrees here at race time, bright sunshine in the sky. We've got a killer racetrack for the best dirt modified race in the country, Doug.
Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Silver Anniversary Phase 300. On the pole, 1988 winner Kenny Brightbill in the number 19. And outside row 1, he finished 5th last year out of Caister Center, Ontario, Joe Plozek.
Second row on the inside will be Jeff Hetzler out of Wallkill, New York, in the Reclamation Troyer car. He was the winner last night at Rolling Wheels. Steve Payne is alongside in the Nice and Easy Grocery Shops car.
On to row 3, and a 2-time winner, number 87, Jimmy Horton. And outside him, he finished 2nd in 93, the 115 of Kenny Tremont.
Fourth row on the inside, we mentioned Brett Hearn. You heard the engine problem story that they had earlier. Billy Decker, who was involved in a vicious crash here last year. He was probably the fastest car last year. He'll be rolling off from 8th.
He nearly won this event on 2 occasions, but he's yet to get to victory lane. Danny Johnson, and outside 2-time winner Jack Johnson.
Row 6 on the inside will be Billy Pouch. You heard about his story. He has won 500 times. His 500th career win coming just a week ago. He was involved in a vicious crash a week ago at Flemington. He was in a wall banger here earlier this week. Craig Van Dorn is alongside. He's also out of Pennsylvania.
Let's take a look at row 7. Wayne Howard and the 99 of Dickie Larkin.
Row 8 on the inside will be David Camara. Second start for Camara in this race. And Bobby Barron is alongside in the Council Herald trucking car, a brand new Troyer machine.
In row 9, the first rookie in our field, Jimmy Hauser, and the 56 of veteran Pat Ward.
Row number 10 on the inside will be Gilly Tegg Jr. out of Rochester, New York. And the farmer out of Troy, New York, is Jack Hewitt.
In row 11 is Jeff Strunk and Jimmy Chester.
Row number 12 on the inside will be Mike Romano, the second-generation driver, and Bud Chrisman, a rookie in this race, is alongside. He's out of New Milford, New Jersey.
On to row 13. First time ever in a dirt modified. Normally runs super modifieds. Pat Abold, and outside Scott Prentice.
Row number 14 on the inside is the second-generation driver, Eddie Marshall, in the Marshall Oil Olsen Eagle. Ricky Elliott's alongside. He's out of Delaware.
Row 15, Rick Mill and Donnie Corellis.
Row number 16 on the inside will be Ronnie Smoker, another rookie. He's out of North Boston, New York, and Larry Brolsma out of Reading, Pennsylvania, is alongside.
On to row 17, Alan Johnson and Johnny Moravec.
Row number 18 on the inside, Tommy Corellis. He's got more experience here than any other driver. He was in the first race. Vic Coffey, a rookie, is alongside.
Row 19, it's Tim Fuller and Mike Colston.
Row number 20 on the inside, Bob McCready. You've heard all about him, and Frank Cozy in car 74.
On to row 21, Jamie Mills and Doug Hoffman.
Row number 22 on the inside, Buzzy Rudeman, 2-time winner. Jeff Trombley is alongside.
Row 23, Brian Turner and Alex Friesen.
Row number 24 on the inside, the veteran driver Lou Blaney. Tommy Kristiak is alongside.
And Alain Boisvert rounds out the starting field for the Phase 300 as the grid now moves into turn 3. On to turn 4. They will look toward the starter, Dave Farney. As now the engines roar and they come out of turn 4, Dave Farney unfurls the green flag, and the Silver Anniversary Phase 300 is on! Joe Plozek has the lead in turn 1.
A mad scramble as they came down the front straightaway, and Joe Plozek blasts out front in the Canadian number 1. Steve Payne has taken over number 2. Hetzler rides in 3 as they shuffle down the back straightaway. The pole sitter Kenny Brightbill has fallen back to position 4. You see him jockeying all over the racetrack. Way up on the outside is Jimmy Hauser. He comes to the outside. He'll be able to effect a couple of passes.
Lap 1 is in the books. Canada Joe Plozek has the lead. It's Steve Payne 2nd, Jeff Hetzler 3rd, our pole sitter Kenny Brightbill 4th.
There you see Hetzler trying to pick up a spot. And here we see Canada Joe blasting his way down the front straightaway. He won a race here on Labor Day. Oh, he got the car sideways, but he straightened it out. That was Hauser, who's been so very, very ragged. He was a winner here on the 4th of July. He's a rookie in this race, and he was looking like a rookie right then, but he got away with it.
Top qualifying speed, just over 115 miles per hour. They're running about 110 miles an hour for an average lap at this juncture of the race.
There we see Brett Hearn working on the bottom of the racetrack with the Budweiser car, number 3, the red and white car. He's trying to pick up a spot. He was not successful in moving around the Jack Johnson car. He continues to chase Johnson as they work out in turn number 3.
Here's Brett Hearn, 5-time winner, the Budweiser number 3, defending champion. Jimmy Horton in the 87 goes underneath Billy Decker. Can he get him?
Not quite. He was inside and had the pass made, but Decker had the momentum on the outside as they worked down the back straightaway, pretty much single file. We didn't talk about this in the track description, but that back straightaway is quite a bit narrower than the front straightaway.
And here's a look from our in-car camera. CarQuest Auto Parts running right about 35th right now. Frank Cozy.
Just saw Cozy reach up and take off a tearaway. They've got a number of layers of these tearaways on their visors. You can see some mud building up on the camera, and that's what Frank was tearing away. And here comes McCready on the inside at 3 wide. This ought to be a great shot here. That's the battle for position number 37. That's Corellis that they're trying to pass. That's Tommy Corellis in car number 50. Bob McCready in the number 9, running 3rd in that particular group of cars.
Bob McCready, who has had so much trouble here during this week, trying to get it all together when it counts.
Yeah, they had a major problem steering the car here on Wednesday, and they stayed right here and worked on the car in the rain on Thursday. They worked on it on Friday as well. They'd like to get some lap times, and this is the car that he built for Syracuse last year. It was a very potent car, but they crashed it. They've had some problems with it here this weekend, but they hope to have all that behind them. We continue to watch from the CarQuest Auto Parts in-car camera. Frank Cozy trying to move around the Corellis car. There comes McCready. He's made the pass on the inside, so McCready will pick up the number 37 spot. He's picked up just 2 spots. He started 39, picked up 2, and we're 6 laps into the race, so he's not making progress in a hurry. But there we saw a shot of a lead pack. It is the leader is Joe Plazik, and he's opened up a comfortable margin. He's a half a straightaway ahead of Steve Payne, who rides in the number 2 spot. Hetzler is in 3, Brightbill is in 4, then a big separation back to Kenny Tremont, who runs in 5. Jimmy Horton is in 6 as we complete lap number 7.
Canada Joe Plazik, there's the interval. 2nd place Steve Payne, Jeff Hetzler, Kenny Brightbill, our pole sitter. Look at how Joe Plazik has pulled away from our 2nd block of racers, battling for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
Plazik out of Caister Center, Ontario. His mom and dad own the car. We've talked about that in some of our earlier rush hour programs. They operate a big auto recycling operation just outside of Hamilton, Ontario. This is a car that they build especially for Syracuse. They call it the LTR, the long track racer. And right now it's a long track racer that's got a big, big lead.
Jimmy Horton has gotten Billy Decker. He has passed Billy Decker as he continues to move through the field.
He's past Decker, and he's right on the rear bumper of Kenny Tremont. That's a great race right there. That's the battle for the number 5 spot. Tremont in 5, Horton in 6, and they continue to dice it out.
Tricycling, Kenny Tremont, turn 4.
Tremont, the winner of that $17,500 race, the Mr. Dirt Track USA race on television earlier this summer at the Lebanon Valley Speedway. Oh boy, there it is, tricycling again. He won the small block race here yesterday, $20,000 payday for him yesterday. Here we see the leader, Joe Plazik, has put a lap on Buzzy Rudeman. Rudeman, the 2-time champion of this race, started deep in the pack, and he's coming up on, now he, being Joe Plazik, coming up on Alex Friesen, who won the special qualifier race here earlier today. So Alex goes a lap down as the leader is in heavy traffic as they work through turns number 1 and 2.
And just that quickly, Joe Plazik has caught the rear of the field as now he moves through traffic down the backstretch.
This is so very, very dangerous. The separation, it means we've got a car showing a lot of smoke.
We have a yellow.
The car showing the smoke is Mike Romano. Romano in car number 1 Extend. This is a ride that Romano picked up for this race only. Car's out of Quebec. He's out of Johnstown, New York. Incidentally, his younger brother, A.J. Romano, injured in an automobile accident, a highway accident a week ago. He rests in a hospital about 15 miles from, well, not even that, a few miles down the road here in Syracuse. So we wish A.J. Romano a speedy recovery. I know that he wishes he could be here.
So we have our first caution of the afternoon on lap 11 of the Phase 300. Our special rush hour will continue. This is the Phase 300 at Super Dirt Week in Syracuse. We'll be right back.
Rush Hour Super Dirt Week.